Well, when I first played Access and Allies, I just looked it up because I have it written down in some diary notes I have, actually. It was at, well, my hand's getting in the way, maybe, but it was at, on March 20th, 2017, was the first time I played Access and Allies. It was at, I was with my dad, and we were at, like, my aunt's house or something like that, and an individual by the name of Paul, who is a friend of my dad, came over after my dad called him and introduced the game to me. My dad and I had played Risk, I think maybe 5 games of Risk in the past times I had visited him. We'd also played chess previously. I think the other 2 days we played chess there. I'm not sure if I'll make a video about this in the future, but I'll be honest right now. Despite what I say about Axis and Allies, and despite the comparisons I or other people might make between Axis and Allies and chess, I'm actually not that big a fan of chess. And that is because of problems with me myself, not problems with the game that much, I'd say. I'd say the game definitely is entirely fair, but I find in that game, psychological game is just preferable to actual optimal positioning in some respects, which deters me, I'd say. I feel like in that game, there's always so much potential for countering on the opponent's side that it's more like a psychological game, it becomes in some respect, because you need to, like, I don't know, confuse them or something. I don't really play psychological game much, I'd say. And in Melee, I'd like to, but I don't really get to play against much people, I'd say, so I just practice tech skill as much as I can. I'd like to enter Melee tournaments and, learn some psychological game, but I just don't have experience with it. With Melee, I want to learn that because I see that as an integral part of the game. But for chess and whatnot, I just want to, like, practice positioning and whatnot, but I find positioning isn't valuable enough, so... Because I find that every time I do a move in chess, we'll just sit around and think for however long, and then we'll just counter. He'll just counter me. And then it's like I have no idea what I'm going to do, because I'll do, like, I guess sort of risky things, because I'll do, like, okay, in this situation, I'm going to, like, force you to do a move, I think, after, like, 10 minutes of calculation. There should be no escape for you. And then it just fails. That's chess, though. That's my problem with chess, a problem I have with chess. But Axis and Allies, my first game, I actually wanted to play the Axis, because the first time I had the game described to me, because I didn't really know about history or geography or anything like that at the time. I was still in the Melee craze at that time, I'd say. But I wanted to play the Axis, because the first time I heard what the Axis were, Japan and Germany, an alliance between those countries, I thought that sounded cool. I thought that sounded really cool. So I wanted to play them, because I thought that seemed really cool, because I didn't really know anything about World War II. I remember one time, Dedo and Uris. We're talking about, like, Pearl Harbor being, like, a mistake or something like that, and whatnot, and I didn't know what that meant. That was, like, that would have been grade 8, guaranteed, so, yeah. But That was a mistake, but, yeah, so that's pretty much the only exposure I had to World War One. All I've heard is that it was Germany versus the world, so I just thought it was Germany versus the world, and I didn't know geography, so, you know, I didn't know where Germany was, but whatever. But then Axis and Allies taught me geography, and, like, gave me a picture of 20th century history, and immediately made me understand why the United Kingdom was considered very important and whatnot. Because before that, I didn't understand why the UK was, like, important at all, because all I saw was, like, was an island. I just thought, well, power's relative to size, I think, so UK seems pretty weak to me. I also, at one time, thought the UK meant, like, Europe, like it was, like, the United Kingdom of Europe or something like that. That's why I thought it was important. But no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, but, yeah, that gave me an introduction to that. I'd say, like, the first time I played, I sort of had a aggressive sort of thing. I mean, I was, like, playing the Axis and whatnot. The first two games I played, I was the Axis, and I'd say I sort of had a, like, passive-aggressive sort of thing that I tried to do. Third game I played the Allies, because the first two games I lost. Well, I didn't lose, I surrendered. Actually, well, yeah, like, the first game I played, I surrendered. And then the second game I played, I surrendered. And that second game made me, like, quite sad, I'd say. I was just, like, sort of depressed, I'd say, for, like, 2 hours. But then I played the Allies, and I enjoyed them, but they didn't become my preference at that time. I just enjoyed the game, like, I didn't think of it like I do now. I wouldn't say it was until around maybe my 10th game where I got that defensive mindset, and I thought I had to be optimally defensive with the Allies. And then I started, you know, getting ideas for that. And then I started enjoying the Allies more than the Axis. Before that, I wouldn't say I had that good a strategy. Like, my German strategy was just attack the USSR and Karelia immediately, hope for the best. And then Japan, build an industrial complex in French Indochina Burma. French Indochina Burma in that game, so you called it, because that's what it was on the map. But build a complex there, and go through China sort of thing, standard thing, I'd say. I made that up myself. Didn't know about any online sort of things at that time.